folks. Today we are here in Port Huron, Michigan, Dawn's hometown. Of course, we have Dawn's sister, Denise, and that guy back there. That's the tow master. We are here in Michigan. Dawn, Denise, tell you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Let's do this. We're here at the mouth of St. Clair River, directly underneath the Blue Water Bridge. And it is 60 degrees, but the water is much cooler and it's foggy. And there's the Blue Water Bridge, the dual bridges going over to Canada. And the cold breeze coming off the St. Clair River. But this happens every now and then. I think they call it Lady Mist. And you can't even see Lake Huron at all. There's Toe over there. He's taking some photos. Denise and Dawn. Yeah.
I thought it was a birthday party.
Says, welcome.
Canada.
You got America and a bald eagle. And you got a beaver in Canada. So if I jump up over here, so I'm assuming what this is. I'm assuming this is political, and this is welcoming Canadians to America, something like that. So it's kind of a political statement. I guess you can consider it a political statement. But yeah, you can make it out. There's the bald eagle there, and then you have the beaver, right? Symbol of Canada. America. Oh, he's going to flip it up. Don't lose it. Now the flag's upside down. You can't do that.
The mayor of Sarnia and the mayor of Port Huron decided to come together as the communities. So yesterday at noon, the Canadians were over there with their Canadian flags, and then a bunch of the residents from here in Port Huron were on this side waving the American flags at each other.
So kind of like a support thing,
yeah, a
or
solidarity thing, without the government.
Yeah, the government.
Because of the tariffs.
The tariffs, and yeah, a lot of. And yeah, really, you think about it, all there is just this little water here that separates two different countries. But a lot of the people in both communities have loved ones on each side in Port Huron and Sarnia. And so it's kind of like, your brother. And Denise, you're looking good. Yeah, looking good. Dawn's looking good. And I've crossed that bridge many a times, especially when I was younger. It was a thing to go over to Canada. And they had some really great clubs and that, but that was a long time ago. So you get blasted with warm air and then cold air. And it wasn't too long ago, there was an ice flow going down the river. That's pretty normal to see it freeze up. And this is called the Blue Water Area. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's got a bluish tint to it. A bluish green. It's kind of unique. Got all the trucks backed up going into the United States. There's a lot of political tension right now between Canada and the United States. Of course, we love our Canadian friends. I've got relatives that live in Toronto. Dawn's got roots in Canada. I think a lot of folks have family in Canada. So it's kind of a little bit of a interesting time we live in. But I grew up visiting Canada, crossing this bridge quite often. Dawn has as well. And this is where the vlog starts today. Right here at the mouth of the St. Clair River. Traversing the river, and that's when they were building the Blue Water Bridge here. Here's the old city of Port Huron ferry that would go back and forth. And then in 1938, they built the Blue Water Bridge. And then Dawn and I, we watched them build the second span. In fact, I have a friend who did a lot of welding on the second span, the new span, but it was obviously only one bridge at one time. And there's also a tunnel that goes under the river. It's only for freight. And it's still there. You can't get anywhere near it, but it goes underneath the river. Been watching the channel long enough, you would know that Port Huron is the boyhood home of Thomas Edison. They got a bronze statue of him. He used to sell apples and things on the train. A train that ran right through here on its way to Detroit. And they do have a Thomas Edison Depot museum over there. We'll go over there in a second. Checked it out, but they're probably not open today. But we'll go over there and take a look at it. Talk a little bit about Thomas Edison. A lot of folks will take photos of the bridge and young Edison here. And you can see him. He's got pears and apples and newspaper. Yeah, he would sell the newspapers. And a lot of folks say that Port Huron must have had an effect on this young entrepreneur and ultimately the creation of the light bulb. But it's also been noted that Thomas Edison didn't like growing up here. Now, his parents are buried in the cemetery not too far from here. And he had a lot of, obviously, relatives live in the area. And he had moved around a little bit. But this is a little segment of his life. Thomas Edison did return years later after his success for his brother's funeral in style. He had an entourage with names like Henry Ford and so on and so forth. So, a little bit of history. I'm letting Dawn catch up with her sister in tow. They're over there talking, and I figured I'll spend time with you all and do a little vlog showing you Dawn's hometown, the town she grew up in, just like Thomas Edison did. And I don't know, don't really have a plan today, just kind of little, stops along the way. I know we're going to go out and have dinner later on. So these are the rails that Thomas Edison used to ride. The story goes he would sell apples, newspapers, whatever he could to make a living for him and his family. The Thomas Edison Depot Museum. Free admission, suggested donation of $3. And they are closed for the season. See you in the spring. It seems like every single time I'm here, it's never open. I have been in there once, and it's got a lot of history of Port Huron, and it's got some learning history of Thomas Edison. But at one time, he used to walk through those doors, and in fact, he's kind of staring out and staring at you. Thomas Edison at the Grand Trunk. Now, Dawn's grandfather used to work for the Grand Trunk Railroad. I think there's a popular band that's also named after the Grand Trunk Railroad. Tom Edison departed daily on his Port Huron to Detroit run in 1859. So he became so successful that he soon placed 2 newsboys on other Grand Trunk runs and made enough money to support himself and buy chemicals and other experimental materials. So technically arguable that there might be a little influence for the way of life as we know it starting right here in Port Huron, Michigan. Yeah, so they have an old car, an old box train car. When the museum's open, you can go inside and see what it was like as little Tom Edison would walk through the cars trying to sell things to folks, to the travelers, to make a little money, to buy some materials to experiment. Well, that's what the inside of the museum looks like. You can see little Tom Edison looks like he's being scalded, or he got in trouble. Something like that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. I can't remember exactly what it was about, but I think maybe it's because he didn't attend school or he acted out or something. I never remember there being a gift store here. I wonder if they got a pin for the map. That's all I ever think about is pins for the map, right? Now we're looking through windows to try to get the museum in, right? The Edison homestead was just over there. It no longer remains. They had built this housing development on top of it, but one of those condos over there is where he had grown up. We're over here at Lakeview Cemetery. This is where Thomas Edison's mom and dad and family is buried. And so Samuel was his dad. He was born in 1804 in Nova Scotia and died in 1896. And Nancy would be his mother, born in 1810 and died in 1871. And so all these are Edison's family members. But this one here is William Pitt Edison. That would have been his brother. And that would have been, Thomas Edison would have returned to bury his brother. And that's where he lies. Never thought that you would come all this way to see your sister, and we end up in a cemetery. Looking for Thomas
Edison's family.
But anyways, we're gonna go grab some lunch. Sound good? I think so. I'm hungry. Of course, what is Port Huron known for? Well, conies, right? We do that all the time. We did do the chicken in the rough last time. Mm-hmm. I want to, that was good. I wouldn't mind doing it again, but we're not gonna do that again. We're not gonna do things that are again. What else are they known for? What else? There's a lot of other places.
They used to have the wet burrito, but I don't know if they still
No,
have
that place
those
went out of
anymore.
business. Yeah. They had this great big burrito, guys. It was like,
We filmed it once.
I mean, like, it was crazy. It was at the Red Pepper. Red Pepper's
Red
gone.
pepper, yeah.
I got videos in our library. If you go back far enough, you'll see that.
That was a good burrito.
It was. What else is there, Denise? You live here.
There's Chili's,
She likes
That's
Chili's
a
with
chain
egg
restaurant,
rolls.
Denise.
I know it's a chain restaurant, but
It's been a while since we've been to a Big Boy. And that's what we're going to have for lunch today. Oh, Big Boy. And in Detroit, they're called YITS Brothers Big Boys. Oh, double-decker goodness. Potato pancakes are back. Yeah, they even have a miniature Big Boy in here. And I remember the original signs. YITS Brothers. Oh, I'm going to get myself a double-decker. Yeah. I think I'm just after the original double-decker Big Boy today. Some french fries. I think I'm going to get the salad bar. I'm going to add the salad bar. I think it was like so much more. But man, it's got that classic feel. And I remember those little windows there. They actually slide out so you have a bigger family. You can use both sides. But wow, this brings back memories. The menu is on the placemats. So usually we come here with your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom also likes the
Hot fudge sundaes.
hot fudge
And
sundaes.
the big boy sandwich.
I might get one. Now after this we're going to go see your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to see Dawn's mom after this. Oh yeah. It looks bigger than what it is, but there's my hand there. And I also got some broccoli soup with some bacon. Yeah, so I got pepperonis, some banana pepper, cheese. Dawn got the cabbage soup. Oh my goodness, Dawn, your salad looks delicious.
Yeah, it's got colors in it.
Yeah, I know you like beets. And you get the salad bar for a reduced rate when you order like a Big Boy or an entree. And a lot of times I'll eat the salad bar and take my Big Boy home with me. You know what I mean? And I'll eat the fries or something. It's just something that we kind of done over the years. Denise, you must be a professional salad maker because that looks good. Looks good. Toe, he's got all the veggies going on over there too as well. And on the 8th day, he created bendy straws. Denise thought it was funny. And Big Boy seasoning salt, pretty much like Lawry's in a way. A little bit, not as like maybe intense, but. And so it is here, the original double-decker Big Boy and fries. And Denise always gets the patty melt, right? Mm-hmm. You got. Didn't Jay Towers and those guys beat you up with the patty melt? Denise gets the patty melt, right? And then you got a Big Boy like I did. You got a Big Boy. And take a look at this club.
Club sandwich.
The thing is huge. Mm-hmm. Big old pile of fries. Hello.
It was a good sandwich.
It was. It brought back a lot of memories. And we spent the last couple hours hanging out with some friends and family. And now we're going to continue the vlog at Meijer. And I remember when Meijer stores used to look like this. And they had a little kiddie playland in the center. One thing I miss living in Tennessee is Meijer. Yeah. Take a look around. I'm gonna look at some Michigan-made stuff, stock up on a couple things and a couple gifts. And everybody is getting ready for opening day. I got 50% off. Buy one, get one for 50% off. All the Tigers merchandise. How about those Lions? Fell a little short, didn't they? Or maybe really short this last year. I'm thinking about getting a new hat. I kind of like this one. Yeah, $20. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this hat. Pretty cool. What? Cheetos?
Cheetos.
Flaming hot? Hey, I think you should get those and say I'm flaming hot, baby. Flaming hot, baby. Michigan State, Detroit Tigers. There's one for Dawn. Oh my goodness, these are briefs, and they got Frosted Flakes, Honey Smacks, and they're on sale for $5.
What about these?
Hostess cupcakes. You see that, Dawn?
Frosted Crustios.
Frosted Crustios. Oh, it's Krusty the Clown.
Ooh.
You got Frosted Mini Wheats.
Kellogg's Honey Smacks.
You know, thing is, Kellogg's is a Michigan thing, so of course they're gonna have some underwear, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mine will. You should get some.
Should I get some in like?
Yeah. I want you to get my Honey Smacks.
Put in the comments below. Should I get these and then pose for an Instagram photo?
You could.
They're great. Toe, what you doing? You know, what happens at the Meijers doesn't stay at the Meijers. I think they look good on you. What do you think about that, Denise?
They're great.
I can't hang out with you anymore. You're actually getting them?
Yep.
Oh boy. I guess check out your Instagram, right? Or Facebook. You'll pose on Facebook with them, won't you? You gotta follow Toe. We're just having a good time hanging out. That's pretty much all this video pretty much is us hanging out and having a good time. And today was a great day. We got to hang out with Dawn's mom, and we sat around and talked, and Dawn found Skechers in her size, and they're on sale.
She said they're cute.
And these are the slip-ins, and she says they're cute, right?
Yeah.
Clearance. She always finds shoes. All the summer fashion. You need to go to Pine Grove Park with that hat on. Oh, I love this shirt. It's kind of raised letters. It says born in Detroit. What do they want for something like that? Let's see here. $25. All kinds of great merchandise handcrafted in Port Huron. They have some magnets, Mackinac Bridge. And Easter is just around the corner. Cadbury cream eggs, Tootsie Rolls, Fun Dip, Starburst. Some bunny out there loves you. 1 pound of peanut butter. Reese's Peanut Butter Bunny. Hey, Dawn got some new shoes. You don't really see a lot of these anymore in box stores, at least like Walmart and stuff. Neons. Oh yeah, here's some Barbs.
Yeah.
They're colorful. Neons. Michigan's got a 10-cent deposit, so you have to return your bottles and cans. Yeah, I'm gonna take some windmill cookies home like I always do. I love these things. And I always grab some Better Made. I'm gonna go ahead. These are my favorite. The barbecue. And this is something you don't see in Tennessee, where there's lots of different types of liquor, and you can just walk up to any old one and grab it off the shelf. They have a little bit of the Smoky Mountains here as well. A little bit of Tennessee. And we're always looking for the Diet Rock and Rye. They have Diet Red Pop. Of course, they have Red Pop itself, right? And, oh, they do, Dawn.
They do?
Diet Rock and Rye.
Oh, it's 0 sugar now.
Yeah, you can get, or you can get regular. Yeah, so we're stocking up on some Michigan stuff here. And there's nothing like Kogel's ring bologna. Grew up on that. I absolutely love Kogo Viennas. There's a nice snap to them. Those are the bomb. And that's what you need to have conies. We just got an alert on our phones, and we're gonna get 70-mile-an-hour winds coming. So we need to get out of here. It's pretty serious. A lot of memories with Sandy. The damage wasn't bad. I keep forgetting there's no sales tax on food here, which really, I mean, we're supposed to be getting 70-mile-an-hour winds any time now, and the skies look great, angry. It ain't that windy yet. You're playing around now, but I'll tell you what. Dawn got 2 new pairs of shoes and some goodies from Michigan. All the power has just went out. Here it comes, 70-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh,
Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, power went out, just a transformer or something blew. It lit up the sky. Whoa, boy. 70-mile-an-hour winds, baby.
it's really coming down and watching.
Yeah. That's the mall there. And Target's right there. Target's power went out.
Is that car getting blown across the parking lot?
No. We're sitting at an angle, so the you know what I mean, we're kind of facing the winds. It came back on. Oh, no. Oh, back on.
On and off, the clapper.
The camera's gonna turn off your lights. I would too. Oh, here comes hail. Oh. Well, we're in the middle of a parking lot because we figured nothing can blow on top of us, but something could. Oh, I hear the sirens. Here it is. You hear the sirens? Air raids? I think I've got a crumble cookie. You guys like it, or?
Yeah, it's okay when they have good cookies. When they have the yucky cookies.
What's the yucky one? Sugar dough? Sugar
They
dough?
have yucky cookies.
What's
We only showed you a little bit of what we did. It was great catching up with some family and friends. What did you think, Dawn?
It was a good day.
Yeah.
I got to spend time with my sister and tell.
Yeah, so it was great. Oh, and big boys. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot there. Folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure. Now it's time for you out there. Have your own. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. More Michigan tomorrow. In fact, we got a pretty good video tomorrow.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?